Wish you were coming with me.
Business dinners aren't exactly my style.
But it isn't a dinner, it's just drinks.
Business drinks aren't my style either. You look very nice.
Thanks. You gonna paint?
Yeah, I need to get some new stuff on canvas. Besides, since Allie's at Mrs. Martin's tonight, I figure I'll play some rock and roll and hope for the muse to strike.
I just feel weird, you know? Mom and Dad should be meeting with this guy, not me.
Hey, Amanda, you know what I think?
What?
I think your old man is up there somewhere, and he's looking down at you, and he's very proud. He's very proud of the way that you're carrying on.
I hope so. Are you proud?
Yeah, I'm proud. I love you, too. Why don't you get a message to that guy you're going to meet and tell him that you were unavoidably detained by your husband?
I can't do that, sorry. Evan,
Hey. Well, Ev, why am I not surprised?
I thought we were gonna meet at Tops.
Well, we were. It's just that I was sitting back in the company limo thinking, why don't I stop by and pick up Amanda and Sam? You're not going like that, are you?
I'm not going. Don't get too depressed.
The new toast of the New York art world has decided to stay home and create. Right?
Right. So what do you say?
Well, I was gonna drive myself, actually.
Now, why do that when you can ride in style, right, Sam?
Well, I guess you've got a point. All right. I'll be home as soon as I can.
Hey, I miss you.
That's right. Wish us luck.
Yeah, luck.
I really appreciate this, boss, but when something like this happens, I just want to be back in my own... bed.
What's wrong?
Oh, I suddenly feel dizzy.
I thought you were born that way.
Oh, hardy, har.
Come on, let's get back into the bed. Frankie, a cherry bomb went off right next to you. I see you got a little singed, right? You feeling a little faint, huh?
Yeah, you tell me about it, okay?
So lie down, will you, for a little while, till you're feeling a little better?
I don't think I'm gonna have much
And then if you want, I'll give you a ride home. I'll drive you home.
Boy, your room is beginning to slow down a little bit.
Well, that's a good sign.
You know what, boss?
What?
When you try, you can be almost nice.
You can see me tonight? I can't believe you're still in the office, that's all. No, it's not too soon. That's why I left you the message. I have to take some action now. No, I'll be right over. Goodbye.
Jamie?
Listen, Steven's asleep. I'll be gone for a while.
No, you can't go.
What do you mean I can't go?
You've got to help me.
I don't have to do anything for you.
Marley found out about Steven.
Well, she had to find out eventually, didn't she, Vicky?
That's not it. She's disappeared.
Now, will you tell me what it is that you're hiding from me?
I don't like your tone of voice, Michael.
That's tough, Donna.
Would you please let go of me?
Marley just left here with her suitcase. Victoria has been avoiding me like the plague for weeks. Something is going on around here. I don't know what it is, but I know that you know.
Could we please talk like adults here?
I'm beginning to think you don't know how to talk like an adult.
Michael!
Look, I am not a villain. I am not your father. I don't have to be lied to every time something goes wrong.
Are you calling me a liar?
Well, then prove me wrong, Donna. Tell me the truth before it's too late.
There are certain things I haven't told you.
Yes, well, that much I know.
I did it to spare you.
I don't want your protection. I want you to be honest with me.
I have been honest.
Yo, yes, I'm sure you've been honest. The 25% of the things that have happened around here that you told me, I'm sure you've been right honest.
When Victoria didn't come to you herself.
You sided with her.
It wasn't a question of sides,
Well, then what,
Michael.
Donna? Why don't you tell me what?
She was hurt and she was confused.
Great. So what did she do? Did she take a car, run over an old lady? Did she rob a liquor store? What did she do?
She got pregnant.
I noticed. What more?
The baby could be Jake's, Michael.
What?
Victoria slept with Jake. Stephen could be his son. Are you happy?
She disappeared.
She left Jake.
He has no idea where she is?
Well, he thought that she was at Michael and Donna's, but I called there, and the housekeeper said she left with her suitcase.
She didn't tell me that she was going to leave.
You talked to her?
Oh, yes. When you were at the doctor's office, she came by and she wanted to talk to you. Yes.
How was she?
How do you think she was, Vicky?
God, I feel so terrible.
Well, it's a little bit late for that.
Do you have to be so mean? I feel bad already, Jamie.
Oh, I'd be a lot nicer, Vicky, if you hadn't brought this all on yourself.
I wanted to tell her. I really wanted to explain to her about that night. But Jake wouldn't let me.
Oh, of course. Jake's instincts in these matters are always correct.
She's his wife.
And we all know about your deep regard for the sanctity of marriage.
All right, Jamie. I'm a disgusting human being. That doesn't change the fact that my sister is out there alone. Now we've got to find her.
Well, let me work on it, okay?
Let me go with you.
No, you stay here.
Why?
Because you've done enough damage as it is.
Yeah, you must be getting better. You're making with the cracks.
Hey, that wasn't a crack. That's the truth. I mean, let's face it, boss. You are not exactly the easiest guy in the world to work for. In fact, you make Simon Legree look like a regular guy.
Don't hold back, Frankie. Tell me how you really feel about me.
Actually, I'm very sensitive.
Oh, come on, sensitive.
No, it's true. Inside, I am.
Oh, well, maybe inside.
Yeah. I took stock of myself early, and what I saw was a skinny kid with red hair and a name like Mary Frances Ordway.
Mary Frances Ordway?
Mm-hmm. I dropped that quick. Yeah, sounded too much like ordinary, you know? And Frame is my mama's maiden name.
I'm glad you changed it.
So am I. I'd have changed a lot more than that, too, if it meant I could be something other than some white trash kid from Chadwell, Oklahoma. I had to do something to get myself noticed.
Hence the big mouth?
Well, tell you something, boss. When you call things the way they are, people sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, people get angry, too.
Better than being ignored. But, you know, I don't get it, though. What is so wrong with telling the truth?
I guess some people like to live with certain illusions.
Yeah, I don't.
Is that why you became a private investigator? Your great love of the truth?
See, there was this old guy back in Chadwell. His name was Bob Buchanan. And I answered his ad in the paper for a receptionist, and he hired me. Now, Bob, he'd been around for a long time, you see, and he had this bad back and a bum leg, so I quit my filing and typing, and I started to do a lot of his running around for him.
And the rest, as they say, is history, huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, God, old Bob was smart. His body was going, you know, but his mind was sharp. And what he didn't teach me, I taught myself. Because I'm smart, too.
You're not bad at what you do.
Wow! Well, wonders never cease.
You got Felicia out of prison. That was pretty good.
Yeah. I busted up your whole life in the process.
Had to happen sometime.
Look, Cass, when I came here that night to tell you what I had found out, that was the first I knew about you and Nicole getting married. I swear it to God. I felt really bad when all that went down.
You could probably use something to eat. So why don't I see if I can rustle something up?
Cass,
Yeah,
I am sorry.
I know you are, Frankie.
Do you?
You only tell the truth, right?
Mitch.
I take it your daughter's in a very deep sleep.
She considers tonight.
Amanda's not here?
No, she's out playing Lady Executive. What am I saying? Playing. She is a Lady Executive. Here?
Sure. How's she doing since SmackDown?
She's okay. She's pretty honest about the fact that she misses him. Yeah, and things are changing a lot for her, too.
How's that?
She inherited 1/3 of the Corey Publishing stock, and she wants to move back in with Rachel. She says she and Rachel are going to be working night and day at Corey, making sure that Iris doesn't get her foot back in the door. She's not just a reporter anymore.
Sounds like she's running Corey Publishing.
Yeah. And I'm...
You're a recognized artist.
Oh, I'm recognized, all right.
What's happening?
Remember that art show I was in New York?
Yeah?
I didn't exactly get love letters from the critics.
What did they say?
Caroline was pushing that hype, you know, Sam Fowler, a true original. They had a field day with that one. The word derivative kept cropping up.
Worry about it. You know, critics, what do they know? You know, they can go after you because you're not one of New York's own.
I keep telling myself that, yeah. But it doesn't change the fact that after those reviews came out, my price per square inch took a nosedive.
Come on, it's not that bad.
Mitch, I don't want to just paint. I'd like to be able to make my living at painting. After New York, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
I can't believe we have been here for this long.
Well, Ross Gordon has a reputation of keeping people waiting.
Oh, I know. Mom told me that.
You spoke to her?
Yeah, I talk to her every day.
Well, how is she?
Lonely. Sad.
Well, these next few months are going to be very tough for her.
Oh, I know. That's why I think it's such a good idea for Sam, Allie, and me to move into the house with her.
You do?
Yes.
Well, good. Then I think it's a great idea.
I wish Sam did. How long have we been here?
Oh, I don't know. About a half an hour.
Ross Gordon would never keep Daddy waiting like
And
this.
after tonight, he's not going to ever keep you waiting again.
Come on, Evan, the guy's a barracuda. Keep thinking he's gonna walk in here, take one look at me, and see a girl that doesn't know what she's doing.
Well, then he's not being very smart, is he?
He's very influential on the board. If he takes Iris's side,
Just
can you
stop
imagine
right there. Do you actually think that you're going to blow this tonight?
My stomach's in knots.
Well, it should be. That's great.
What?
Because you're in the big leagues now, you see? You're gonna like it now, and I tell you, you're gonna learn to love it later.
What I'm feeling does not feel like fun.
And wait till you get Gordon right in your pocket. Speaking of pocket, there he is. All right, now I want you to remember one thing.
What?
You're Matt Corey's daughter. You can handle this guy because you got it in your blood.
Come on, let's go. Mr. Gordon?
This is Amanda Corey Fowler, and I'm Evan Bates.
So,
Well, your meeting tonight is with us.
where's Rachel?
Well, she's off in Maine for a while, but she had, Evan and me make the arrangements for tonight.
And we were delighted, of course.
Well, I'm not. Am I supposed to discuss a major corporation with...
With the finalists for the DeVilbiss Award?
What?
That's right. Amanda's one of the 2 finalists in this country for that very prestigious award for investigative journalism.
You don't care about awards, though, do you, Mr. Gordon? All you're concerned about is whether or not I'm a pushover, or whether I'm able to take up where my father left off.
That's about it, yes.
Well, then why don't we sit down and you can find out for yourself. Franco, we're ready to be seated now.
Of course, just this way.
Victoria slept with Jake?
Just once. We know that that's enough.
When?
Last summer, Jake and Marley were separated, and Victoria and Jamie, remember? He was flaunting Lisa in Victoria's face. Well, Victoria had a little too much to drink one night, and Jake took advantage of that.
The baby could be Jake's.
It could be Jake's, it could also be Jamie's.
How long have you known?
Well, it doesn't really matter. You know everything now.
I don't know how long you've known. Now, you tell me. Have you known since the beginning? You have.
No, I
Well, then
know.
when?
I suspected when Victoria was in the hospital.
Having the baby.
No, when she fell that time.
That was months ago.
Michael, I couldn't prove anything. When I confronted Victoria with it, she said that it was impossible because Jake was sterile.
But before the wedding, Donna, you knew that Jake wasn't sterile.
Do you think I liked knowing this? Do you think I liked seeing our daughter walk down the aisle knowing this? I wanted to forget it all.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure you did. What's happening now, Donna?
Jamie and Jake have taken a genetic paternity test.
Great. Oh, good. This is just great.
And the results won't be back for a couple of weeks.
I'm trying to understand. Why? You didn't tell me. You have a reason?
Just,
What? Just what?
it didn't occur to me.
Didn't occur.
Michael,
Didn't occur to you.
you're so righteous. You do everything right.
I am
Everything
their
reasonable.
father.
I didn't want to hurt you.
Well, how do you think I'm feeling now? Don't you think I'm hurt now? You've betrayed me.
Michael, where are you going? Michael?
I am going to get my own answers, Donna.
Michael, please talk to me. Michael, wait a minute. Michael!
So what did Amanda say when you told her about the show?
I haven't told her yet.
Why not?
Mitch, look what she's going through. Her father just died. Her mom's taking some time off. She's trying to run Corey Publishing, look after Matthew, take care of Allie, and be a wife to me. The last thing I want to do right now is go whining to her about the fact that some critics didn't like my paintings.
Look, it doesn't mean that you're whining. I think you're making a mistake.
All right. Your objections are duly noted.
Just talk to me.
I don't know, Mitch. I don't know what the hell happened. The stuff that was in that show in New York was good. Unless I don't know what good is anymore.
Of course you know what good is. Look, maybe the critics were having a bad day. Maybe it was raining and they couldn't get a cab.
Oh, that's what Caroline said. That's what I tell myself, but that really doesn't matter. Those guys took the work that I put my heart and my soul into, and they dismissed it.
Look, are you really feeling all of this and you're not talking to your wife?
It's okay. I'm in a slump. I'll get over it.
Where? Living at Rachel's?
Mitch, let me ask you something. If something like this had happened to you while Felicia was in jail, would you have told her?
I do as I say, not as I do.
I'll remember that.
I've got to go, but thanks for the beer. I need to go see Cass.
Hey, Mitch. Thank you. This helped.
Mind if I say something else?
You want to talk some more?
Look, I know you want to help Amanda. But if you lose track of yourself and what you need, you're not doing yourself or her any good. Just talk to her.
Oh, face it, Fowler. Your muse isn't here tonight. She's at Tops.
I want to talk to Marley.
Marley!
I don't know where she is.
She said she was coming here.
She did come here, and she found out that I had kept your filthy little secret, and she left. And Michael saw how upset she was, and I had to tell him. And he's devastated thanks to you.
Oh, thanks to me, Donna.
Jake, I bless the day that Victoria found me, but I ask myself over and over again, why did she have to bring you?
Shut up! Where'd Marley go?
I don't know where she went. And if I did know, I wouldn't tell you because you're the one that's forced this whole situation.
Look, Donna, I have had it up to here with your mouth.
Don't threaten me.
The only reason I don't belt you right now is I kind of feel sorry for you. We're in the same boat. You're in as much trouble as I am, lady.
What's wrong?
I am so hurt. I am so angry. You went to your mother, you talked to her, you wouldn't talk to me. Now, I want the whole story from you, and I want it now. Victoria?
I didn't tell Mom. She figured it out for herself.
So what were you thinking? What were you gonna do? Go through this all by yourself?
I would rather not have gone through it at all. God, Dad, I would love to say that I didn't sleep with Jake. I would love to say that he wouldn't be the father of my son. And then we could all go back and live our lives.
Well, that's not what happened, is it?
The original screw-up did it again.
Victoria, people make mistakes. It's part of being human, but you know that.
I couldn't handle it. I thought it would work out.
Honey, you schemed. You lied to people. You went behind my back. How's it supposed to work out when you base it on a lie?
How'd you find out?
Look, I've known something was going on for weeks now, and I was hoping that one of you would come to me and tell me what was going on. I finally dragged it out of your mother tonight.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
God, I wish I'd been here when you were growing up.
Me too.
Maybe we could have been better friends. Maybe you would have learned to trust us a little bit. Maybe you wouldn't have felt like you had to lie. Maybe you wouldn't be acting like
Mom? That's what you're trying to say, isn't it?
You're watching another...
I just wish that your mother had told you that coming to us and talking to us was the right thing to do.
I couldn't have done it.
Yeah, you could have.
Do you know how hard it is to know that you know this about me?
Why?
Because you're the best person I know, Dad. You've accepted me and loved me, no matter what I've done. And I thought that if I told you this, that you would hate me. I fell into bed with my sister's husband. I'm trash.
Honey, you fell into bed with Jake. I understand you loved Jake long before you even knew Jamie.
I don't know who my own baby's father is. And I couldn't tell you that. Because I didn't want you to know that your daughter's a slut.
Hey, you stop that. Look, I am hurt. I mean, I'm really hurt that you didn't come to me, but only because you didn't let me into your life. You didn't let me be there for you. The hardest thing about being dishonest is that it eats at you and it keeps you thinking the worst things about yourself. Now, you may hate yourself, Vicky, but don't you put that on me. I don't hate you. You're my daughter. I love you.
I can make you proud of me someday.
Vicky, I am proud of you now.
Hello, Michael.
Jamie?
It's okay. He knows everything.
Well, good. It should have been that way from the start.
Yes, I agree.
Listen, don't worry about Marley, by the way. She's at the Love Tower.
Thank you.
Did you see her?
No, I just took a chance and called her from my lawyer's office.
You went to see your lawyer?
Jamie.
Michael, I'm sorry, but this is between Vicky and me.
What is?
I've come to a few decisions.
I think this is my cue to leave. Look, just be honest. Know that no matter what happens, I'm behind you 100%, okay?
Thanks.
And I'm not going to wait for you to call me. I'm going to call you.
So, you gonna tell me what the decision is?
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to my lawyer. And I think it's the best thing to do.
What is?
A legal separation.
The best thing in the world would be for Marley to get rid of you.
I know that's what you think, but that's not what's gonna happen.
You're awfully sure of yourself.
No, Donna, I'm not sure of myself at all. I'm sure of Marley.
That's a big mistake.
You see, she has one quality that you and Vicky don't know anything about. Forgiveness.
Don't you think you've taken advantage of that quality one too?
When Marley and I found out that she couldn't get pregnant, we went through hell. But we learned one thing, the world is not perfect, and it usually isn't even fair.
Obviously it isn't, or Marley wouldn't be with you. She should have gone through with the divorce.
Do you know why she was getting a divorce?
Yes, I do. Because you have the morals of an alley cat and...
She was getting a divorce, Donna! Because she was starting to suspect she couldn't get pregnant and she wanted to set me free.
Please.
It's true.
Please. Well, you certainly were free with her sister, weren't you?
She knows that now, Donna, and she's hurting. But a love like ours just doesn't die.
Love? You call this love?
Marley will stick with me. I just hope you're as lucky with Michael. Donna.
Fabulous.
This was the only thing in the refrigerator, just beer. I hope that's okay.
Mother's milk, honey. Mother's milk.
I figured as much. Well, it's nice to see you. You're able to sit up and take nourishment.
There does not exist the crisis that can spoil my appetite.
Cass? Yeah, over here, Mitch.
What's he doing here?
I called him. I figured it was time to give him an update.
On what?
Lucas, of course.
Boss, do you think that's appropriate? I'm sitting here in my
Here we are. Hi. Thanks for coming over so late.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Cass, tell me what happened. Are you sure that Lucas is responsible for this?
What?
Well, not directly. He never did come out of his building.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Guys, a cherry bomb is not this guy's style.
There's no way that this could have been an accident.
Well, Frankie doesn't think it was an accident, but we'll find out for sure.
Yeah, you bet we will, and I'll be the one that does the finding out.
Oh, no.
What?
I'm going to take over the stakeout of Lucas myself, alone.
Winthrop, this is my case.
Do you have a death wish, Frankie?
I can take care of myself.
If the guy has made you, you're at risk.
Great! Then we'll finally get some action around here.
You're crazy. She's crazy.
Look, you are Felicia's lawyer and her friend. Lucas is not going to make a move while you're around.
Lucas isn't going to know that I'm around.
Cass, do you know what old Bob Buchanan used to say?
The gospel according to St. Bob. Can't wait.
Yeah, he used to say, if you want to catch a big fish, you have to have the right bait. Now, I am it, and you and I both know it.
Would you do me a favor and knock a little sense into that thick skull?
Oh, I like that.
Look, Frankie, as much as I want the lowdown on Lucas.
Look, if this guy is a creep, we are going to nail him for you. Felicia has been through enough already.
That's right, she has, and I don't want something happening to someone that she considers a friend.
Guys, I have got my guard up now. I'm not going to do anything stupid.
Okay. Okay, it's getting late and I'm getting out of here.
I don't blame you.
You take care of yourself. I mean it. I'll see you later, Cass.
I'll be in touch, Mitch.
Don't worry, I mean it too.
Okay, let's talk.
If you're going to try to talk me out of
I'll do
this...
that later. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out what the hell happened tonight.
I had no idea you were going to say it was Lucas.
Who else could it be?
Well, I think I know.
You saw something?
No. It's a gut feeling.
Well, tell me about it.
It was a cherry bomb. A guy like Lucas is not going to use a cherry bomb if he wants to scare somebody.
Why not? Everybody was setting fireworks off. It wouldn't be noticed.
Yeah, but it's so messy. And you have to get so close to get it where you want it. Cherry bomb, amateur night. This guy Lucas, he's smart. Besides, he wouldn't hit me when I was across the street from his building. He'd have somebody do it when I was, I don't know, coming out of a supermarket or on my way home late some night.
Yeah, so the connection wouldn't be so obvious.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be expecting it.
But you said that you didn't think it was just an accident.
No.
Well, if it wasn't Lucas, who else could it have been?
Look, a cherry bomb is small, and it looks like it couldn't hurt anybody, but when you explode it in a car...
What are you getting at, Frankie?
I think the person who threw the cherry bomb is the person who has been following me. And I think that's Nicole.
You just don't give up, do you?
Look, Cass...
She committed one random act of violence, which has ruined her life, I might add.
I ruined her life. That's the way she sees it.
Are you trying to tell me that she's some kind of psycho?
She thinks that I'm the one that made her give up her secret. And now I'm working with the guy I made her lose. Look, Cass, I wouldn't be saying this if I didn't think it...
That's enough! I'm going downstairs, and I'm gonna start the car up. You meet me out front when you're ready.
So shall we polish off the rest of this champagne?
I couldn't believe it when he picked up the check.
Are you crazy? I could. I mean, you have such a small hand, but you had him right in the palm of it. That was great.
Cheers.
I was really impressed with you, by the way.
Ooh, thank y'all.
Excuse me, sir. I can't give you a table without a reservation.
Hey, you good looking? Can I give you a ride home?
Well.
See, I don't need a table. I just came to pick up my wife.
You should have said something, Mr. Corey.
He's not Mr. Corey.
My name is not Mr. Corey. She's Mrs. Fowler. And I hope everyone here remembers that.
You thought I was gonna beg you to stay, didn't you?
I never know what you're
You
going
come
to do.
prancing on in here with your little announcement. You don't care whether I'm worried about my sister. You don't care whether my father just found out about all this.
Oh, Vicky, you have fixed it so I can't care about you at all anymore. Every time I try to show you the least bit of compassion, the first thing you do is try to get me into the sack.
How terrible for you.
Did you hear what your father said about being honest?
You want honesty, pal? You got
Yes.
it. I'm sick of your self-righteous garbage.
I'm sick of your lies.
No more lies. No more begging you. You can leave, but I think there's something you should remember.
What's that, Vicky?
I'm exactly what I am. For better or for worse. And you still love me.
Not anymore.
Bull. It's what drives you crazy. And you don't see it. See, you think I'm the chick who doesn't know whether my baby is your son. And you still love me.
You know, there's a real thin line between love and hate, Vicky. At least there is with you.
You can leave. You can go far, far away. But you still love me. You can't
can't change that.
Hi. I'm glad you're home. I want to sit down and explain things to you.
I'm not going to sit down, Donna, and I don't want any more of your explanations.
But we have to straighten this out.
I don't think you really want to straighten this out.
Of course I do. I love you.
You know, I believe that you really mean that. And I know that you love our daughters.
With all my heart.
But what I don't know is whether or not you want us to be a family.
Michael, that's all I've ever wanted.
No, a family, Donna. A family with two parents, a mother and a father.
Of course, that's what I want.
Do you know what this whole thing with Victoria was about? It wasn't about trying to protect me. You didn't want me to butt in. You wanted to do this like you wanted to do it without any interference from me.
Michael, I didn't stop you. You could have gone to Victoria yourself.
I didn't know what was going on. Look, you guys were allowed to have private business. It was something so important, I would hope that you would come to me and we would deal with our daughter's problem. But you didn't do that, and you never would have done it, would you?
I spent so many years alone, Michael.
Not good
and
enough, Donna. I'm sorry, that's just not good enough anymore.
What do you mean anymore?
I'm not going to be an outsider in my own house.
I've never done that to you.
Donna, you moved over, you gave me room at the head of the table. I want more than that.
Where are you going?
I am going to be part of my daughter's lives. Even if it means I can't be part of yours.
Next,
Life, great price.
Look, Sam, I'm sure it was just a misunderstanding. We made the reservations under Quarry Publishing.
okay.
Franco, you must remember Sam. Who can forget he's going to be the next Picasso?
Right. Look, are you finished yet?
I have some questions about reservations.
You're going to be showing up here?
Maybe I should have checked my schedule with Evan.
What happened to your painting?
Nothing happened with my painting. I'd rather be with you.
Okay. I didn't mean anything by that.
Look, if you're finished being corporate, why don't we go take a drive by the lake or go to a club or something?
Not finished.
Well, the guy you were meeting, he's gone, right?
Right, but Evan and I still have some business to discuss.
Can it wait till tomorrow?
Sam, it's business.
And as we all know, business comes before pleasure. At least it does in this family.
Sam. So, when you leaving today, tomorrow morning?
I'm not.
I thought we were going to get.
You stomped out of here before I had a chance to finish, Vicky.
What's to finish? A separation's a separation, right? One person stays, the other one's goes.
The house is in both our names, and I make the payments.
So?
So I'm not leaving.
Did your smart lawyer tell you that?
He advised me that it would be a good idea for me to remain here, yes.
Well, I've got news for you. This is Stephen's house, and I'm Stephen's mother. And I'm not leaving either.
And for the time being, I guess we're stuck with each other.
I can take it. If you can. See you in the morning.
Are you really leaving?
I'll I'll call you tomorrow and I'll make arrangements to see Mikey, okay?
But you know, you always do this. You walk out anytime there's a problem.
Did you ever hear the story of the farmhand and the mule?
No.
Well, there's this new farmhand, see? Never handled a mule before. Wants to get the mule to move. So he pulls and he pushes and the mule just doesn't budge. And this old farmer is just standing there watching, and finally he walks over and he says, stand aside, and he picks up a 2x4 and he bashes the mule right between the eyes, and he turns to the farmhand and he says, first, you gotta get their attention.
So what's going to happen next?
What's gonna happen now? We're gonna do things my way, or we won't do them at all.
Oh, do you see what happens when you tell your precious truth, Michael? Everybody leaves you. Everybody leaves you.
Personal, intimate, the SoapNet original with the biggest stars from your favorite soaps. From rumor control to surprising revelations. Soapography, their stories in their own words. Every Saturday night at 6 on SoapNet.